Mr. Fleckenstein, you have been and you are still a strong supporter for European perspective of North Macedonia. What is your opinion? Could we expect a breakthrough in resolving the dispute with Bulgaria and North Macedonia to start the negotiations with the EU in October this year under the Slovenian presidency?
During the years, I got more and more careful with these sentences. Let's put it that way. I really hope, because North Macedonia deserves it, and the struggle between Bulgaria and North Macedonia is a bilateral thing which should not be part of the discussions about intergovernmental conferences. So I have learned that there was nearly, but nearly is not enough, a breakthrough now with the Portuguese presidency. And if the Slovene presidency can continue on that, if we have a strong commissioner who is really pushing for, and the European Parliament, which was always on the side of North Macedonia, it may happen. Let's hope.
You mentioned that bilateral disputes shouldn't be a part of the negotiation process. And do you think that they should be an obstacle of the European path?
No, it should not be, of course, but you know, we have our problems in the European Union. We have rules which doesn't work anymore sometimes. You know that every 27 have to agree, and this is nearly impossible especially in foreign policy and enlargement policy, to have right decisions and right in time. So we have to think about in the European Union how to change these rules, because it's incredible that one government can stop 26 others and the whole region here.
If the first intergovernmental conference with North Macedonia and Albania isn't held in October, will it open possibilities for other influences to enter the Western Balkans region?
I hope so. If necessarily, our European Commission has to negotiate maybe also with the Bulgarian government, and the United States government is always have always some ideas how to deal with such situations. But I would appreciate if the Bulgarian government, after the elections now, has its own stand. That's okay, but separate that from the path we are going together, and we should go together.
What will be the credibility of the EU in the region if it once again shows failure and does not deliver the promises to North Macedonia and Albania? What will be the European perspective in that case for this country?
Well, it's first of all, I would say, it's not the European Union, and this is our problem. At the end, it doesn't help you, but the Parliament is very clear, the European Parliament. These are the elected people from their member states. The Commission is very clear. 26 of 27 member states are very clear. So you are not alone, and also not the only one who are disappointed for the time being. It's a huge disappointment in the Parliament, in the European Parliament as well, about this situation. But on the other hand, the Council has to find a way to start this intergovernmental conference, because we have not only the chance we should use now, we have an obligation. This country has delivered, Albania has delivered, and now it's up to the European Union to deliver. And we always speak about doing your homework here and there and doing the reforms. Now it's up to the European Union to do their homework. And I'm convinced that the Slovenian presidency at least will try everything possible.